Hey guys, it's me, Leslie, and I'm coming to you with a vlog video. So I was on YouTube and I was just, looking at people's videos, some of the vlog people that I watch, Scorpion, Sweet Addictions TV, just a whole bunch of people that I watch, and everybody was Kid Fury for sure. And everybody that I watch, basically this week they were talking about Beyonce's new song, and then Keisha Cole and all that drama with that. So I just want to weigh in on the topic because I have like an opinion. And I don't want to sound like I'm like standing for Beyonce because honestly, I'm really not a stan. I just like certain people's music and I believe in them as an artist. And I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. Like, what's the point of you liking music if you're not for that artist or behind that artist? So, my opinion about the song, when I first listened to the song, it was kind of like, okay, but rewind back to 2011 when Girls came out. I listened to it and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like when songs come out, when you first hear them, they sound crazy and you're like, oh my gosh, what was this person thinking when they made the song? But honestly, like, I feel like if I listen to it enough, like I had to listen to it a couple of times for me to be like, okay, I feel you, Beyonce. I see what you're trying to do. I feel you, girlfriend. Get it, you know? And like, it's kind of crazy how many people, like just in this year alone, I found out a lot of people really don't like Beyonce. And that's like really messed up because like, she's not a mean person. She doesn't seem like a mean-spirited, person, and she don't really have that type of image that's, bitchy or whatever. So like I really don't understand why people coming for her like how they are. Like no offense to the Scorpion, but it was kind of like he was basically hoeing her. But his point that he was trying to make that she ain't relevant was like stupid. It was like he was comparing her to Adele, and it's like Beyonce didn't come out with an album in 2012. So why would you expect to see anything from Beyonce in 2012 when she had a baby and she wanted to spend time with her daughter? So she didn't come out with any new music. And last I checked, Love on Top was on Billboard. Like, it's still on Billboard. I don't understand why people, dismissing what she's doing. And then, like, I was reading the comments and somebody was trying to, like, talk about how much money Lady Gaga made. And it's like, okay. Like, yeah, they're in the same genre of music, but honestly, Lady Gaga and Beyonce are two different artists. So, why are you comparing them? You know what I'm saying? It's like people have to find things to say about her in order to prove their point that she's not the best. I'm still trying to wrap my head around why Kevin was talking about Adele. Adele has nothing to do with Beyonce. So like, and everybody's dismissing the fact that this woman has no album, yet her world tour sold out. I mean, that's to me, that's applause that people have that much faith in you. And they know that you're going to deliver a product for them to go out and buy tickets to a show when they don't even know what your roster of songs are going to be. Like, they don't know if they're expecting Rebel or if they're expecting the Beyonce experience. They don't know that you're coming out with new music. So for people to just have faith in her like that and to buy her tickets and for her to sell out in like 20 fucking minutes, like, that's phenomenal. I don't know about nobody who doing stuff like that. And that's just me. I'm just being honest. People really need to step back. Like, people's hating levels are like ridiculous this year. I don't know what it is about 2013, but it just seemed like everybody is hating on somebody. Like, it makes no sense that people feel the need to hate and say unnecessary shit about people when, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who have opinions about stuff tend to not have nothing going on. And that's just honest. Like, I ain't worried about Beyonce and her world tour because, number one, I can't afford to go. So I'm not going. I wish I could go, but I can't go. You know what I'm saying? When the tickets came out, I didn't have no money, so I couldn't buy no tickets. So that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people just really hate on her. Like, it's just really sad how many people just really don't like Beyonce. And, like, I never knew that people was, like, really coming for Beyonce until this year. Like, a lot of people have negative things to say about her. And it's like, she is a really good person. She's not a bad person. So I'm just trying to figure out where all this hate is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be all, like, I'm not trying to say everybody has to like everybody because that's just not realistic. But honestly, people are getting ridiculous. Like, the inauguration. That didn't make any sense that that woman had to do a press conference just to sing the national anthem live just so people could shut up. And then people still were talking shit about that performance. It was like, oh my God, come on now. Cool that, because you're being ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense that she did a sickening job at the Super Bowl and people still was finding shit to hate about. People was talking about shit that didn't even have nothing to do with the performance. And I was just over it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for people to be hating for no reason. Like, just finding things to hate about that there should be nothing to hate about. And then, like, the stupid shit on Instagram, people like, she thinks she God. When did that woman say that? When did that woman say she thinks that she's God? She didn't. That's those so-called stans who make her out like that. She don't make herself like that. In no way, shape, or form does that woman say that she's perfect. Look at the documentary that she just came out with. Do y'all pay attention to the stuff that she's saying? Oh yeah, because Wendy Williams, she's a rude bitch. I don't like her. For her to say that that woman sounded like a 5th grader, and you know, she just real rude and just ugh. And then they say that her pregnancy was fake. And then you look on the documentary and clearly that woman was pregnant. And then you shut the fuck up then. You don't have nothing to say, Wendy Williams, do you? I watch Wendy Williams every day to see if she's going to go on air and apologize to that woman for making a big old stink about that woman's pregnancy. When clearly she was pregnant. We got sonograms. I seen her 8-month big old belly. That woman was pregnant. You can't fake shit like that. Like, that's just ridiculous that people actually really believe that and really thought that that woman faked her pregnancy, because that's just too much. That's just ridiculous for a person to fake. Like, that's not even funny. And then she still hasn't gone on air and apologized. That's what pisses me off. She still hasn't gone on air and apologized. She ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? But you got so much to say before the documentary, but then afterwards you don't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? It's just really ridiculous.